Hi, it's Liz and Matt Rard, and we help people grow their income and their assets by investing in the digital world. And what we want to do in this video is talk about what are the best website investments for 2021, because we've seen phenomenal growth over the last year because we've had, of course, COVID.
What a dramatic change in the world, and maybe you're here now being forced to work from home. It's a huge movement now. There's so many more people online, but also the vast amount of online commerce now. It's just gone ballistic, hasn't it?
It is growing phenomenally. So in the last year we've had incredible growth. We're predicted to hit $5 trillion in retail sales online next year. That is predicted a 265% growth rate for online retail in the coming 12 months. So if you're looking to jump on a trend and grow with a movement, then the digital world is certainly a place to be. Because at the moment, it's kind of phenomenal. Only 17% of retail sales are currently made online. And that shows you there is huge room still for growth. And we're seeing some really interesting trends as well. We're seeing shoppers buying products from all around the world.
Yeah, that's an interesting one, isn't it? So we're based in Australia, but we're seeing increased traffic and buyers from all around the world buying our products across our clients as well.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where those products are being sold from, interestingly. So we've got a worldwide marketplace, and I think that's only going to grow. And by owning websites, online businesses, we get to benefit from that worldwide increase in commerce, whether that's retail, like buying products and things like that, or whether it's actually advertisers wanting to put their advertising messages onto our websites. So we've got huge growth there. The other thing that's really impacting the growth over the coming year to 5 years to even 10 years is that it's easier and easier to pay for stuff now online. We've got a growth of payment options.
And that's new for us. So we've been around doing this for a decade now, and when we started online, it was hard to accept payments with our websites as a small player, and we were selling information products. But now we're seeing for our clients and also maybe for you listening, for buyers of products online, any kinds of products, you've got options now like not just PayPal, but Square, Apple Pay, Google Pay, Stripe, and look at the share prices of some of these companies. So these companies are, some of their share prices have tripled or quadrupled over the last 12 months. And of course, we have the rise of Bitcoin, which is and crypto in general. And I think that will really open up the online world even more. But the bottom line is it's a lot easier if you're a beginner getting online now to set something up yourself, or there's a much more bigger market. It's a lot easier.
I think it's a lot easier for people to pay. That there's a seamless movement through from researching something online to actually being able to buy it. And so we're seeing greater transactions because it is so easy for people to buy stuff. And basically that's what our websites do. If you don't know what we do, we invest in websites that either make money out of advertising, so putting an advertising message in front of people who are interested in certain products or topics and things like that, or we promote other people's products. So we actually don't own any stock, we don't do anything like that. What we do is recommend people to great retailers, and we get paid a commission on online retailers, of course, and we get paid a commission to do that. So that's the main monetization that we have on our websites. So in terms of 2021 and what the trends are showing, and where are we focusing for 2021 in our website buys of the best websites to target for this year and beyond. So we wanted to cover three things there. So first of all, one of the things we're seeing is an increase in value for websites with diversified monetization. So that means websites that don't just make money from one thing, just from advertising, but a website that makes money from several ways. Maybe some advertising, maybe some affiliate promotion, like some promotion of products or referring through to specific products. So we get paid an affiliate commission for any sales that are made. We also make money from people posting content on those websites. So there's many different ways to make money out of a website in a leveraged way, never owning product, but making money automatically.
Inventory. Here in Australia, we say product, but
inventory or selling information. That's the other way
Yeah.
that a lot of our websites monetize, by selling information. So that's really interesting. I think that
or just selling advertising space.
Yes, so that's really interesting that the actual valuations of these businesses, of these websites, is also increasing. So that's a safe place to start if you're looking for a website, and it's also an awesome renovation opportunity, because if you buy a website that's just got one income stream, you can add another couple more and not only increase your income, but also increase the value of that website, and that's what we often do.
Now, theme number 2, and this is a really interesting one. I'm glad you pulled this out, and that is recurring subscriptions.
Yeah.
Here in Australia, here's a really interesting stat: 70% of us are using subscriptions, and here's a really interesting bit, at an average of $660 a month. So that's a lot of money that people are sending on subscriptions. So think about the subscriptions you have. Now, the obvious ones are like mobile phones and stuff. We're talking about online subscriptions. So for us, we use a lot of online tools that we pay monthly. We have online information programs that we subscribe to, newsletters.
Yep.
And maybe also a lot of people now subscribe to
Netflix,
all those sorts of things.
Gaming, a lot of gaming platforms.
Or
apps.
a lot of people are subscribing to e-commerce type products as well, to actual physical products. So they regularly get clothes delivered to them or pet food delivered to them.
Oh, we do that. I've just done that actually. I now signed up for my pet food just gets delivered.
Yep.
So think about your own behavior online and think about how much you actually spend per month on things that are automatically taken out of your credit card. And I think that's those businesses, those websites are very valuable, because it is good, solid, ongoing, safe, recurring income. So they're a great target for you to buy, a website that's like that, and they are have potentially good high value and good growth. Over the coming years, we're going to see more and more people getting onto these subscriptions and just automating their lives, making things easy. So that's a really good market we're seeing a lot of growth in, and I predict to have a lot of growth over this next 3 to 5 years.
And those of you that know us will know that for many years at our events, we've always said when you want to come to sell, big buyers, big corporate buyers love buying subscription-based websites. They will pay lots of money for them if you have a big one.
Yes.
So they're very highly sought after by corporate buyers.
Now, number 3 that we want to look at is, and we're going to have some fun with this, is some trending products. So what are the categories of the products that we've seen rising in search volume and sales volume over the last kind of 6 to 12 months, but then looking at more growth going forward. So here's some niches that you might want to look at if you're looking to invest in some websites, or even build some of your own. Big one that I love this because it's a high value product too. So if you're a promoter of these products, you get paid a really nice commission, and that's mattresses. I don't know how many mattress companies there are now selling, and these are big ticket items, mattresses, and the other bedding, pillows. Like there's pillows that are $200.
Yeah, that's true. So specialized pillows and stuff, and they're really good niches because you can niche down with a website, and people are looking to research those kind of products before they buy.
Products, yes, and they want to see what are the benefits of all the different systems. So that's a great niche to be in.
And I guess all these products, when I look at them, Liz, what we've got listed out here, I think they're also a factor of people haven't travelled as much this year, so they're willing to spend, now that they've got a feel for what's happening in this COVID world, and they know they're not going to be travelling, so they're spending money on themselves. So they're spending money in the home. They're not going out traveling and doing the big ticket things. They tend to be spending more money at home, and these are really great niches, because the next one that we've got written down following on in that vein is rugs and chairs and furniture.
Yeah,
these are growing spaces.
And you wouldn't, I wouldn't have bought furniture online a few years ago.
No.
And I just spent like $1,500, $2,000 on an outdoor setting.
Yeah, I didn't know about that one. Yeah.
But I bought that online because I couldn't find.
It was nice. I was thinking, wow, it just turned up.
Oh, well, I couldn't find anything that I liked in the shops, and so I started researching online. And it's sites that I'm looking at sites that are recommending certain products, or looking at certain layouts and things like that. And so I'm finding these sites, and if I click through and buy something on their recommendation, they get paid a commission as well. So that's pretty cool. They don't ever have to own the lounge. They just get paid because I got to do my research on their website. Some fun ones, and you might have seen these online. So pay attention to what's going on in your news feeds and things like that. Massage guns, you know those ones that
posture correctors.
Yeah, sit up
posture
straight.
correctors. Air fryers.
And pressure cookers and things like that. They're popular.
All the stay-at-home fun stuff or things that make our lives better. That people are discovering. Oh, I can just buy that online. It gets delivered. I don't have to go to the shops. It's easy peasy to buy it online.
Another really interesting category is something that has become, I think, more of a problem for a lot more people, and that's sleep. Probably due to all the stress. Sleep products, sleep training, sleep apps,
vitamins.
Yep.
They're very lucrative, and you can buy those on recurring systems.
Again.
Sleep information products like ebooks and stuff.
Yeah. So
CPAP machines, which are running out of stock. We've got clients who own good affiliate sites in those spaces, and their main problem is, these CPAP machines have run out, and they sell for a lot of money. They're very lucrative.
And then a big one, which we always recommend because it's always hot, but again, it's grown actually even more during COVID because, again, everyone's staying at home and everyone bought a pet.
It's that classic niche online. It was the one that, as Liz said, we've been teaching this for 10 years. We always say, get in a pet niche. It's a fun niche and people are passionate about it, but it has literally just gone through the roof in the last 12 months since COVID. Just want an example, go and look at the publicly listed company called Chewy's, and they sell a whole range of pet products. Its share price has quadrupled over the last 12 months. It's a publicly listed company. Now, the good news is we and you can be working at home in our Jimmy Jams, and we can be an affiliate for this publicly listed company called Chewy's. So we can sell their products, recommend their products, and get an affiliate commission. So it's pretty cool. And they sell everything from supplements to dog beds, food, and they sell food on subscription as well.
Yes, which I now buy.
Yep.
So it's a unique opportunity in history right now. That's because we can ride on the coattails of this growth. We've got massive corporations who are experiencing incredible growth in this marketplace, but we as individuals can own small websites or even larger websites. We can start from zero, we can start as beginners and learn how to do that and then take advantage of that growth. It's kind of like, we've all seen the real estate booms and the share booms. I mean, obviously at the moment, the share market is incredible. We can also ride that in this marketplace and diversify our assets in that way. So if you want to learn a bit more, if you want to deep dive into more of our strategy, how do we do this? How do we find these websites? How do we buy them? How do we know a good value website? How do we value them? We have got a free masterclass. So we go into a lot more detail about our specific strategy. So we've been doing this for 10 years now. We're very experienced. We come from a private equity and VC and M&A background, so we know what to do when we invest. And we can share that knowledge with you, and so you can apply that to yourself to create yourself an income or a portfolio of assets where you don't have to invest a huge amount of money to start, but you can grow something very, very quickly and ride the trends that are happening now in 2021 and beyond. So if you want to find out a bit more about that, there's a link in the description box below, or check out a couple of these other videos and learn a bit more about how digital investing works and what sort of digital assets are going to be the most valuable and how you get into this digital investing world. So love being here with you guys. Look forward to, if you want to, subscribe and get more updates on how this market's progressing.
And join our masterclass, and we'd love to see you on board.
Awesome.